The caver picks her way along the tunnel, stopping frequently to assess the best way to maneuver through the twisting limestone channel. The beam of her headlamp bounces off the pale rock, picking out the stippled patterns left by the water that has eaten into the stone. The mineral smell of wet stone is strong, though not unpleasant. The passageway is narrow. Her slight frame means she's been chosen ahead of the rest to do this first pass. She takes care to survey each section, her helmet camera relaying the feed back to the guys at the top. Beneath her feet, water gleams an inch or so deep, seeping through the stone. Tide marks on the walls either side of her, wavy brown lines, show how the gully will flood in heavy rainfall. They've waited for a dry spell to attempt this. The passage tilts down, and she sees a hole, maybe a metre in diameter at the end. It is hard to tell what lies beyond. Her pulse picks up as she realises the tunnel must connect to another cavity. The crawl hasn't led her to a dead end. Not yet, anyway. She approaches the opening with caution. There might be a 30-metre drop the other side. She is harnessed to a guide rope that will secure her if she falls into nothingness, though a plunge into thin air might easily leave her with injuries from swinging and smashing into the rough rock. On hands and knees, she pauses at the entrance hole. Scanning her torchlight up and down, she's elated to find a chamber of significant size. Her heart jumps in her chest. She estimates the space is as much as 20 metres across, and the same lengthways, perhaps 15 metres high. The roof slopes upwards, forming a dome. Stalactites and stalagmites decorate the fringes. The steady sound of dripping water echoes, magnified by the chamber. The entrance is close to the floor of the cave. It will be easy for her to climb down and get back up again. She turns onto her front and lowers herself over the ledge, legs first, until her feet find purchase. The cave floor is uneven, lumpy. She walks towards the centre, watching her footing and stepping over puddles of water. Once there, she slowly performs a sequence of 360-degree turns, angling her helmet camera so the film captures each section of the cavern: the arcing roof, the walls, the floor. She straightens and looks at the stalactites descending from the ceiling like giant milky icicles. 2 metres long, some of them. Below them, the stumpier stalagmites are growing upwards. Towards the back of the cave, a limestone pillar has formed where the two have met. No one has ever been here before. No human. She is the first. Her chest swells with a sense of achievement. She'll never hear the end of this. She imagines the lads above clustered round the monitor, shaking heads and swearing, the grudging admiration. To think all this was once beneath a tropical sea, the rock formed by sedimentary deposits, an unaccountable number of sea creatures, shells, carboniferous plants settling on the ocean floor, laid down over millennia, compressed, fused together, then thrust upwards by massive movements of the earth, continually dissolving in the rainfall to form fissures, caves, and potholes. Turning, her eyes fall on a smooth, round boulder on the floor. She touches it with her toe, and the rock tips, spins round, to reveal a gaping nose, hollow eyes, a grin of teeth. A skull. Her mind clatters, scrabbles to understand. Close by she sees a scattering of other bones, part of a rib cage, a femur. She blows hard on her whistle, shock spinning through her as her camera fixes on the human remains.